So you've probably seen a person react to someone in pain, danger, or facing some form of distress, right?
That person probably immediately reached for something in himself, looking for a way to respond, and that same person might freak out if he was very conflicted on the extent of how he should react, especially if that person is in an unfamiliar environment.
It is called empathic distress. And if you have ever seen yourself trying to feel your way out of discomfort from seeing someone close to you being mistreated, you will know why it is called that way.
In addition to the growing sense of self, two other important landmarks of childhood and adolescence are the ability to recognize and understand others' emotion, and the cultivation of the compassionate behavior towards those emotions. When those things combine, they give us empathy.
For a long time, psychologists assumed that empathy was merely an intense manifestation of cognitive awareness in response to another person's internal states. I mean, it makes sense that people, let's say in this case, Sarah, listened attentively to her friend Jack, knowing his fears about an upcoming presentation and understanding his nervousness.
However, if we look into empathy not in terms of its outcome, but the process underlying it, we often find another way to dissect such situations because inductions direct a person's attention to a victim's pain or distress. They tend to engage with a motivational resource that exists within them.
Take, for example, witnessing someone being attacked. You might feel angry, even if the victim feels sad or disappointed. And that is what Hoffman particularly highlights as his definition of empathy in his 1983 article, a vicarious, affective response to another person.
Hoffman notes in his works about empathic distress that the key requirement for such empathic response is the involvement of psychological process that makes a person have feelings that are more congruent with another situation than with his own situation.
In simpler terms, empathy means feeling more in tune with someone else's feeling and situation than your own, like stepping into their shoes. By taking action to help someone in need, you not only ease their suffering but potentially lessen your own stress as well, making it a fundamental initiator of prosocial behavior.
This crucial skill undergoes a dramatic transformation during adolescence, turning children from being self-centered into individuals who can connect with others on a deeper level. Essential to this concept lies two particular but related questions. Why is empathy so vital in this period of development? And how does it shape who they become?
The discussion so far might suggest that humans should or are helping machines. It is not simply that people feel empathic distress and a desire to help. Why doesn't it? There are several reasons. First, people may assume someone else will help or that the situation is an emergency. Second, selfish motivations are triggered as well, creating a conflict with empathic distress, which might hinder helping.
Third, people might avoid feeling empathy to dodge the emotional and practical cost of helping. Despite these challenges, however, the effectiveness of empathic distress as a pro-social force is notable.
Empathy plays a vital role in human development and social interaction. It facilitates emotional understanding, enhances interpersonal relationship, and fosters prosocial behavior, allowing individuals to navigate social situations effectively and form meaningful connections with others.
It's not just about feeling bad for someone who dropped their ice cream. It's a complex skill that enables you to see the world through another's eyes, understand their joys and pains, and respond with genuine care.
This empathy muscle strengthens as you navigate social situations, helping you build stronger, more meaningful friendships by fostering trust and understanding. It allows you to resolve conflicts peacefully by recognizing the other person's perspective.
Members of society who possess higher levels of empathy turn into people who have higher social competence as they become more aware of feelings and needs of people around them.
Studies indicate a good connection between empathy and behaviors among adolescents. Those people who have high levels of empathy are the ones who are more likely to engage in acts of kindness and compassion towards peers.
People with fully developed empathy are able to comprehend the feelings, viewpoints, and experiences of others on a deeper level. The connections between individuals are strengthened when they feel valued and understood. It helps people communicate more successfully by encouraging active listening and sympathetic responses to the ideas and emotions of others.
A society's ability to empathize with others help to build an inclusive and supportive communities.
Communities that are stronger are better able to work together to address societal issues and are more resilient when faced with obstacles.
As adolescents navigate the social complexities of friendships, relationships, and moral dilemmas, cultivating empathy becomes the cornerstone of their growth. It allows them to move beyond themselves, understand the perspectives of others, and build bridges of compassion. Ultimately, empathy empowers them to not just navigate the world, but to make it a kinder and more understanding place for everyone.